this first set is dead even.
Unbelievable combination.
Wow.
Beautifully done.
What a great spot. Hello, and welcome to the 2025-26 APTA Tour. We're live from the Laurendale Club in Towson, Maryland, bringing you the 2025 Baltimore Open, with live streaming brought to you by the APTA membership and our tour presenting sponsor, Buiukian. Tournament support has also been provided by the following local sponsors: T. Rowe Price, Stiefel, Cushman & Wakefield, Charlene's Houses, MVP Insurance, Xenon Paddle, Ripple Branding, M4 Paddle, SCM Skill Capital Management, Be More Paddle, Laurendale Club, Willpower PT, and the Sea School of Maryland. I'm Lauren Mandel, along with Damian Johnson, bringing you this women's semifinal match between the number 2 seeded team of Allison Morgan and Charlotte Sikora and the number 4 seeded team of Anya Buiukian and Matea Mihaljevic. Hi, Damian. Nice to have you here today.
Hi, Lauren. Nice to join you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, what do you see here? Well, first, why don't you tell us who everybody is?
Oh, yeah, sure. So as you can see here on the screen, on the near court, we have in the pink hat serving in the ad court is Allison Morgan. She's playing with her partner on the far side in the deuce court, Charlotte Sikora in the black visor. And then the partners have split up to take serves from their sides they'll be on. And on the near side here in the pink hat serving from the deuce court is Anya Buiukian. And her partner on the other side in the gray top is Matea Mihaljevic.
Yeah, I mean, these two teams played a few weeks ago. No, actually, they played in Short Hills last season. They've only played once. And Morgan Sikora won in straight sets. And a few weeks ago, they played in Short Hills. The Mihaljevic and Buiukian lost to Georgia Alizan and Lisa Lalich, and that was an upset, but not really. We knew that was going to be a tough match. And look, I think that Buiukian and Mihaljevic have improved a lot since last season. You know, they're a young team and they're only getting better, but they have their work cut out for them today.
A lot of experience on the other side of the court from Charlotte Sikora and Allison Morgan.
That was umpire Jen Rauhoffer telling everyone who everybody is. And she will be making overrules if anyone has any questions.
And Matea Mihaljevic to serve this first game.
Yeah, you don't want to give Charlotte Sikora too many short balls. She can really crank the ball off her forehand and her backhand, and she loves to look for a way to get in. She'll blitz on anything, and yeah, you definitely don't want to let her take the offensive.
Lauren, how important are these first few games? Is it, are they trying to make a move now or trying to feel each other out?
I think these first two games are more important for Buiukian and Mihaljevic because they want to feel like they can win this match. They want to feel like they can stay in it. I mean, Morgan and Sikora, every tournament they get to the semis or better. They got to the semis of nationals. They're a really tough team. They don't beat themselves. That's quite a shot. And, they don't want to feel like they're going to get steamrolled, Buiukian and Mihaljevic. So they're good. They can play with them, but they got to get on the board early, I feel like. kind of got out of our picture there, but I think she got the ball in the nick. Little lucky there, but good drive by Allison Morgan. It's going to be important for Buiukian and Mihaljevic to really mix up their overheads, not hit too many hard and let Morgan and Sikora create offense off the screens, but not hit them short or too soft where they can step up and hit them, especially Sikora. So they really have to mix them up. You can't play Morgan and Sikora just one way because they're too versatile. You have to figure out how to make them uncomfortable. Whereas right now they look extremely solid and comfortable.
Yeah, they did look very comfortable. The weather here in the Lirendale Club is cool and overcast. Is perfect paddle weather. Maybe a little on the warm side, but the crowds are starting to appear, and we're thankful to the Lirendale Club for hosting this event.
Huge return from Buiukian there.
Oof.
I think Mihaljevic is really making the transition from being someone who, in the backhand side, just was really good at getting all balls back to someone who's really figuring out how to create offense over there. So that wasn't a great time to hit a drive there, but I like that she's thinking that way.
Oof, out of the court. Mihaljevic and Buiukian seem to have a lot of big drives and the opportunity to bring some offense there. And Allison and Charlotte seem to be playing the kind of a more traditional paced game at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Allison and Charlotte are going to do whatever they need to do. Okay, 1-all. Whatever they need to do. They can play so many different ways, but I think right now they feel like if they just play solid, they're going to come out on top. So let's see if they have to do something different.
Charlotte's no stranger to a big drive either.
No.
Oops.
Yeah, that was an oops. It's a good spot.
Yep.
That right hip, you're always told to aim for. It's just a really uncomfortable volley.
Nice pickup.
That That was a nice pickup, but you see how Morgan and Sikora don't let you get comfortable at the net, right? You think they're going to lob, and then they hit that little chip down at your feet, and you think they're going to drive, and they lob, and that's a really good way to keep your opponents off balance. Pretty good so far. I think that Buiukian and Mihaljevic, they they have to avoid certain things like that. Like you can't hit an off-pace drive when the other team's on top of the net because they're just going to make you pay for it with the dropper. But they look like they're getting their rhythm, and I think this is a pretty good start for both teams.
I mean, what I saw in that last one, and you know me, I'm just a club player, so feel free to correct me, Lauren. But watching Charlotte and Allison, choose their sequence of overheads to spread out the team, so they had that opportunity for that drop shot.
Absolutely. I mean, this is where I think that Buiukian and Mihaljevic really have to win these games on the return. They both have big drives, and they want to use that to their advantage because they're going to get a drive to hit on every point, right? The serve is the shortest drive. You're often going to get to hit in any point.
That transition was interesting, Lauren, to watch Charlotte step back after the shot to the side wire with Allison staying up at the net.
Yeah, she didn't want to have to hit a volley in transition there. That I was just going to say that's going to go in the net. She fell backwards as she hit that one.
It sounds like Charlotte agreed with you.
Yeah. She knew it. It's the second she went for it. It's not a mistake she usually makes.
Oh.
Yep, she was there.
I will say it's always fun watching Charlotte and Allison. They're so friendly, not only with themselves on the court, but they're just great people, having a blast out there.
Yeah, in the last match, I commentated their quarterfinal match, and they were playing Alexandre and Petrini, and it was just a really good example of all four being just incredibly supportive teammates and good sports. It was really nice to watch, and great paddle.
Fantastic. Almost. Well, they sure look like they're having fun at the moment.
Definitely not the score. Yeah, this score was a point off.
Yeah.
Okay, all good now.
Well, we got to see it in real time, Lauren, thanks to the court director functionality that we have now, straight from the iPad in the umpire's hands to the overlay on our live stream.
That has just been an amazing improvement for us commentators. We don't have to rely on either ourselves to keep score or the director. So it's been great. Great volley.
Wow, what a shot from Charlotte.
Yeah, that's something to watch for too. I mean, in the last match, Morgan and Sikora must have hit the ball in the nick 100 times. I mean, they really were so precise.
Poor timing on the train running by.
Yes, yes. It's very loud, that train. I guess it is just right there. Okay, 2-all.
Ooh.
Again, Sikora stepping to her side and not forward. She's not really in position for that drive. So she's missed a couple like that.
Yeah, it seems like the last couple of points, she's brought the aggressive level up a little bit.
You know, she was so locked in the last match, and I think sometimes you have a little letdown after that. It can be hard to refocus and get back into that game zone, but she and Morgan are going to have to, because otherwise they're going to have a tough time with Buiukian and Mihaljevic.
All right, 30-all. Oh, that's a nice spot.
Yeah, I mean, that one, she was moving forward. She stepped in. It was perfect. See a score from the men's quarterfinals. Grigorovic and Ostojic, 1-6-3, 6-3.
Lauren, I do have to shout out the new live streaming technology that we're featuring here at Baltimore. Streambox Labs and Jake Koretsky has built that, and it's been part of our arsenal. And we like these pop-ups and enhanced graphics, and it's really kind of neat.
It's very cool, and I got to give Jake credit. He's been very patient at training us commentators in how to use it. Some of us, like me, who are not particularly technically savvy. So thank you, Jake.
Oh.
I love that angle where it's so obvious to us that that's going to go up in the nick and that Mihaljevic has to run up the side, but she can't see it as well.
Definitely a different look when you're on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Corient is the official wealth sponsor of the APTA's 2025-2026 season. Corient is a fee-only wealth manager who puts their clients at the center of everything they do. Learn more at corient.com.
Well,
we're lucky to have a lot of great sponsors, people that are fans of the game, connected in all of our leagues and so forth, not only at the local level, but for the APTA as a whole. We have a great community, and it's awesome to see people being supportive of it. And a little plug, Lauren, if people have their own local businesses or the like, reach out to your local tournament director. They would love to have your support and feature other people interested in supporting the game.
Ooh. That roller that Sikora hits is so heavy, that forehand roller, that it's tough to handle off the deck, but you can't really let it go to the screen either.
And Lauren, when someone's hitting a shot like that, are they typically go in at the body to kind of take away their time?
They should.
Or?
Well, it depends. I mean, with that one, she was going at the body. If you let it go, you don't have time to get out of the way and go chase it. So that's a smart shot. I mean, she also hits the one where she's aiming for the nick, or she's hitting a really soft roller that she wants to die in the back screen, or she'll hit a really hard one that she wants you to have to chase up to the net. So Sikora has a whole bunch she could hit, and what Mihaljevic and Buiukian have to do is lob better, so she can't hit all of them.
Yeah, she has a few arrows in her quiver.
Yeah. She got her, huh?
I guess so. Charlotte gets so low. Both of them, they see those drives coming, and they're prepped early.
That was a good time to drive because Sikora didn't close. She knew it too. Sikora, she was lucky there. You see what happens against Morgan Sikora. You just don't have a lot of room for error. There were 2 return serve misses that game, and it's just too much. You're just not going to win that many games from them. They're too set solid. Great volley.
That was a great volley.
It was 23. You want it with Macy? Correct.
Oh, what a get! Almost.
Almost, but Mihaljevic hit a good roller, but Sikora knew how to play it. She was there for it, and then leaves Mihaljevic and Buiukian out of position.
Caroline, I can email it to you.
Nice transition play there.
See how deliberately Morgan lobs down the line, trying to get her opponents to hit cross court to her partner who's waiting.
Now he's playing back draws.
Who is he?
Who's new man? Hall of Fame year.
Wow.
When you know you're going to get hit and there's nothing you can do about it.
like them taking a little bit of time there.
All right, good job by Mihaljevic and Buiukian hanging in there. They're not going anywhere. They're really making Sikora and Morgan have to work. And Sikora and Morgan are look a little bit flat to me.
Any things that you think that the teams need to do to solid things up here?
Well, no, I think that I think Morgan and Sikora would be happy if they just got rid of a few errors, but they're doing what they do, and I think that Buiukian and Mihaljevic are doing a good job of making Morgan and Sikora play long points. They're hitting big drives. They're getting a few errors on those, and they're versatile and quick enough that they're making things difficult for the number 2 seeded team.
Yeah, I
They're
think
right
all
in this
4
match.
seeds did hold through.
Yeah, yeah. I keep saying it over and over, but those are the kind of errors that, I mean, look, Buiukian and Mihaljevic are good. They can keep this match close, but if they're going to miss 2 return of serves to start a game, it's just too much.
Yep.
They're going to have to be pedaling too far uphill. I like that play. So you saw she pulled Sikora all the way over to hit that overhead behind Morgan, and then it was just a long way for Sikora to go to hit that backhand volley, even with her incredible reach.
It's such a great observation. I think a lot of times club players like myself think about things one shot at a time, but it's often 2, 3 shots that are really we ought to be thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's what this game is all about, right? It's not a game of winners. It's a game of sort of attrition, setting yourself up, because the good players, you could hit the best drive in the world, but if they're in position, it's not going to matter. It's all about getting them out of position and then hitting that drive or that blitz or whatever you're setting up. That's a great roller.
Oh, wow. There's one of those rollers you were talking about, Lauren.
There it was. And Mihaljevic is fast, but she just couldn't quite get there.
That's some pressure for that first volley.
Yeah. Again, it's a good illustration of what happens when you can't get those lobs higher and deeper. They're just sitting ducks for Charlotte Sikora.
Wow.
Well, Buiukian and Mihaljevic, they made it close for a while, and they played some good points, but in the end, Morgan and Sikora, that set were just too solid. We'll be back in just a moment after these messages.
At Corient, wealth management begins and ends with you. We believe the more personal the solution, the more powerful the result. We treat your goals as our own. We never lose focus on the life you want to build. And our experienced advisors design custom-built strategies to help you get there. It's time for a wealth management experience as sophisticated as you are. It's time for Corient.
Investment opportunities are everywhere you turn. Do you charge forward? Freeze in your tracks? Or let curiosity light the way? At T. Rowe Price, we're asking smart questions about opportunities like AI and how the industry's born to support AI might better support us all. Better questions, better outcomes. T. Rowe Price.
Welcome back to the APTA Tour. I'm Laura Mandel here with Damian Johnson at the Larendale Club in Towson, Maryland, with this semifinal round match between Buiukian and Mihaljevic and Morgan and Sikora. And Morgan and Sikora won the first set 6-3. And here you see, Damian, some of the stats of the match, probably as you would expect given the score. Looks like Morgan and Sikora were about 2/3 better in that set. What did you see that you think that could change things for Buiukian and Mihaljevic in this set?
Well, I did like it. I mean, it's funny. Although the score didn't reflect it, I thought they were slowing down a little bit in the last few games. The points seemed to be getting a little bit longer. And I think, you did make the great observation that, if getting those lobs deeper and trying to take away some of Charlotte Sikora's weapons, her overheads would be something to think about.
Yeah, just cutting down on some of these errors, especially on the returns. I mean, what feels better as a server than when the returner misses? So happy you don't even have to hit a first volley. Ah,
wow. Allison Morgan cheering on her opponent. All four players are phenomenal athletes. Oof.
I like it. It sat there for her. And you watch Morgan and Sikora, they've been playing together for years. They play tons of tournaments, and yet they call every single ball, which is a good lesson. Like, those of us who haven't played with someone for so long could call every single ball too, because why not? Why should there ever be any question?
Sometimes I think Allison has eyes in the back of her head, like she always knows what Charlotte's going to do.
Yeah, but
calling every shot also helps, I'm sure.
A lot of it is practice, and a lot of it is calling every shot. There's that huge backhand Buiukian has.
Charlotte and Allison on their typical sides in the back, but they're no rush to change anything.
A little overly ambitious there, but great job on that point by Buiukian and Mihaljevic. They didn't give Sikora and Morgan a chance to do anything.
What a pickup. Oh.
Some great gets at that point.
Sure, Allison's eyes got wide to kind of drop that in that last hit.
Again, just when they get close, they miss a return to serve. It's just, it's got to be very, it's just demoralizing because, they're right there in these points in these games, Buiukian and Mihaljevic, but they're coming up short. And it's really just due to a few too many unforced errors.
At the semifinals in our tour events is the room for unforced errors is very low, if non-existent.
Yep. You can see Mihaljevic has a good serve. It jumps up on you. If you can't bring it down like Morgan tried to, they're going to hit it out.
Oops.
That's what she's saying. Another great serve by Mihaljevic. Okay. The last game Morgan served, Buiukian and Mihaljevic missed, I think, 3 returns, at least 2. Let's see if they can cut down on that.
I won't say that in front of
Smart play.
I'll see you. First night playing.
So, Damien, this is our 3rd stop this year on the APTA Tour. And next we'll be going to Chicago for the first Grand Prix of the season, November 7th through 9th. Chicago Charities, which is always a highlight of the paddle tennis calendar. Great tournament, great event.
Charities is a great event, and first of 5 Grand Prix this year. We had so many good options that the tournament committee awarded a 5th Grand Prix for the first time ever.
Yeah, after Chicago, we'll move on to Cleveland and then to the 2nd Grand Prix tournament in Philadelphia, Aronimink. So lots and lots of paddle still ahead of us in the first half of the season.
Smart
They're
drop by
quick, these
Allison.
ladies. They're quick. She couldn't quite catch up to that one, but it was a very good drop shot.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
no.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, he's up.
Does Charlotte need a Band-Aid?
Yeah, how is she not bleeding anywhere? I mean, for those of you who play paddle, you know if you fall on a paddle court, it's like falling on shards of glass.
She seems to be smiling and in good spirits, but the looks like Jackie Cameron, tournament director, or tour director, is coming out to check on her, make sure she doesn't need the first aid kit. Now, Lauren, does something like that favor either team or rattle them when your opponent hits the deck? It kind of rattles everyone on the court, but I'm wondering if that actually can have an impact on a match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. She didn't get hurt. Nothing really. I don't think it really overly distracted her opponents. I don't think it was such a big deal. I mean, it was pretty dramatic looking, but other than that.
Oof. Nice place drive there.
Buiukian wants them to shift, it looks like, if I can interpret her pantomime. Well, when you hit a hard roller like that, you have to be ready.
That's right.
You're gonna because that ball's gonna come at you from so close to the net and so hard, and you're gonna get hit sometimes.
Lauren, are all four of these players instructors?
Buiukian's not. She was, I believe, but she's not anymore. Mihaljevic is at the Millbrook Club in Greenwich, Connecticut, and Allison Morgan's at the Birchwood Club in Chicago. And Charlotte Sikora runs her own paddle camp travel company. But
Racket Odyssey, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, again, Morgan and Sikora just look too comfortable at the net. They're pretty much doing what they want to do. That's a good way to make them uncomfortable. Yep. Take the net away.
I think Buiukian. Oh no.
It's tough, when your opponents aren't giving you anything and you're trying to make something happen and you're just making a few too many errors. It's frustrating, but it's a good learning experience. They're certainly, they certainly belong out here. So hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments, Buiukian and Mihaljevic. And I mean, not that this match is over, but it's not on a great trajectory for them at this moment. And Morgan and Sikora are looking very confident and comfortable.
Now, when you find yourself in a second set like this, is this a time where players with a lead like this change their play or keep going with what got them there?
Well, they should definitely. I mean, usually you just keep going with what got you there, especially in paddle, which is just notorious for momentum switches. So you could be up 6-3, 4-1, and the next thing you're down 5-4 and saying, "What's happened?" So you can't take it for granted that you're ahead, and you have to keep going with what got you there. Now, that being said, Sikora is definitely taking a few more chances than she would be if it were, 4-all in the third.
They almost jumped down the line and.
Yes, exactly.
Nice volley.
There was going to be a lot of spin on that ball.
Sure was.
Missed it.
Nice dodge. Pick up. Buiukian and Mihaljevic said it's not over yet.
Definitely not. And that's the thing, right? I mean, if you lose your concentration or you let up for just a minute, all of a sudden the set is close and it's not so much fun anymore to. Great play. Great point.
Wow,
by Buiukian
that was
and
great
Mihaljevic.
point.
Yeah. where they looked like Morgan and Sikora had them on a string there, just one difficult screen after another.
They came up with all but the last one.
Yeah. To make that?
Yes, I think so.
Wow, that's a heck of a drop volley from below the net.
She gets so low.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a frustrated looking overhead. Again, Damien, like Mihaljevic and Buiukian, they played a couple of great points in there. They're showing so many good shots and good instincts on the court, but point in and point out, you have to just bear down and not make the errors that they're making, and that's just an inexperience thing.
I mean, look, they have fantastic drives, both wings, and then Allison and Charlotte's volleys today have been really terrific. I don't know if we've said it enough. That's got to be frustrating for people with two good drives like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? In the men's and the women's game, like you can have a big drive, but it's not going to get you, very far. You can win a round or two here or there, but you're not going to get to the end of tournaments with just a good drive. You need to be able to do everything else. Everybody is, like you said, is so athletic and multifaceted that you have to be able to hit good volleys, good overheads, and play an all-court game.
Let's set a couple of loose ones there.
Nice play.
I agree. I noticed it about this. I'm swinging hard at it. And that's because it's a pressure thing, because I feel like I need to. But it's like when I feel like when I'm playing my best, I'm like full swinging slow. It's like 100%. So I agree with you. Yeah, but I don't know. But yeah, they played great. Yeah, how are you doing? How's your day going? Good. Yeah. You tracking any of the Milwaukee? You tracking that at all? I think they're in a rain delay. Yeah, there's an NRT up there. And he and Book are playing together, and then yeah, some other. What? Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Just didn't exactly have the footwork there.
Right.
It was a good idea. It's just trying to hit it low and slow and come up behind it, but
yeah, I'll let you know.
It's almost like Charlotte and Allison have taken away the pace in this game.
And they find some triple match point.
Jay Koretsky stepping in. Let's go. not a bad idea. I know.
Oh,
The spin went the other way than she thought.
yep.
All right, Damien, a pretty routine win for the number 2 seeds. They got a good workout and a pretty good showing from Buiukian and Mihaljevic, and I'm sure we'll see more from them.
I'm sure we will. And I'm looking forward to it too. Lauren, thank you. It was great calling with you.
Yeah. And that's a wrap from this women's semifinal match, and we'll be back with a men's semifinal at 3:30. Thanks, Damien.
Fantastic. Thank you, Lauren.
At Corient, wealth management begins and ends with you. We believe